Everyone, just a quick update video. A lot of exciting camera photography news recently, specifically last night, March 1st. If you weren't up late following the Twitter feeds and the different camera websites, well, the update is that Canon just relaunched their brand new Canon EOS 5D Mark III camera. It's just an updated version of the Mark II, obviously. The Mark II is a camera that really set the standard for video on DSLRs, as well as doing awesome pictures and a full frame sensor. A lot of movies, television shows, including that Act of Valor movie that just came out. Parts of that was shot on the Canon 5D. This is the Canon 5D. This is what I do the majority of my videos with. You can see the little Canon 5D Mark II logo. And really the big update with the new version, the Mark III, unfortunately the price is higher than the Mark II, and it's higher than some of the competing models, mainly the D800 from Nikon. So that kind of sucks. I don't think the price is quite justified. But anyways, we're no longer in a megapixel race with photography anymore. It's not about the biggest megapixels. It goes back to image quality, which is what it always should have been. The 5D Mark III has 22.3 megapixels, 14-bit on the full frame. It has increased ISO, or nighttime shooting ability, up to a standard of 25,600, and then expanded abilities up to 102,400. The big feature in the new camera, though, is the focusing abilities. The 5D Mark II, while it's a great camera, but the focusing has always been the main part that photographers, including me, that have complained about. It's slow to focus. There's not a lot of focus points. The new version has 61 focus points, which is the same as the flagship camera that Canon has, which is thousands of dollars more money. So that's their big deal. They've increased the focusing abilities of the 5D. Not much has changed with the movie processing, the video processing. I was hoping for a little bit more I don't know, leadership, I guess, with the DSLR video in the Mark III. Basically what you're getting is increased audio controls, so some of the Magic Lantern controls are being built in to the actual camera firmware, so you can see the audio channels, you can adjust them, you can plug in headphones and listen to the audio on the fly. The video has the ability to do not only the standard 1080p that it formerly had at 32p, at 24p basically. There's some small rounding differences, but now they're adding in the ability to do 60p, which is the frames per second basically, unfortunately only at 720p resolution. Really was wanting 60p at 1080p, 60 frames per second at 1080p. That just gives you the ability to do some better slow motion. But yeah, a little disappointed with that, but at least it has some 60p ability. The other thing with the video is that there's new compression methods that you can choose and select. Apparently the new encryption is that not encryption, compression. It is that it just provides better quality. There's two methods you can select, and you can basically, it's the same compression used on the flagship camera they have. The LCD's I think a hair bigger, 3.2 inches. The viewing screen, the resolution of the dots, 1,040,000, which is really impressive. It's slightly better than the Nikon one. What else? I mean, those are kind of the highlights. It came with a lot of accessories being launched at the same time. There's a new flagship Canon speed light. There's a battery grip. There's a GPS unit you can get with it. The speed light looks pretty awesome. They're using radio transmitters now. But I have to say, it's almost $700 just for the speed light. That's crazy to me. It's way too much for an add-on external flash, in my opinion. So overall, I mean, I am happier with the announcement than what I was expecting from some of the recently announced rumors. Overall, I'm slightly disappointed that there's not a lot of innovative things. They've certainly increased the focusing and all that, but I was hoping for either 2K video or 4K video or the raw video, the ability to have video in a raw format. You can edit later like you do with a picture. You know, something more unique. There are some features in the camera that I understand are going to be helpful. They're like a digital leveling tool. There's going to be a lot of it. Basically, this camera is a blend of the 5D Mark II and the 7D. So I think that's a pretty good blend. We'll see what's coming next from Canon. If you have any questions, let me know. I've been going over the websites constantly late at night last night. But check it out on Canon. You can pre-order them now at B&H, Amazon, all those spots. Later.